Hi guys, my name is Tess Alexander. Just a little bit about myself. I'm a student from ASU working with Heal International. And then at ASU, I am studying biomedical sciences with a minor in pre-med, and that minor is what brought me to Heal International. And I've always really been passionate about sexual health, especially STDs. I actually intern in a lab that works with herpes and its relation theoretically to HIV. And so that's why I'm passionate about what I talk about, is I think sexual health is really, really important and a really under talked about thing in throughout the world, frankly. And so I want to have conversations with people like you guys about sexual health, so that you guys can learn more and feel empowered about your guys' sexual health and empower others and just have that knowledge and feeling of just like, like you can do this. Anyway, so I'm here today to talk about HIV treatment again. And so before we delve into that, it'll be a 5 to 10 minutes of me talking, not including any of you guys' questions. So if you guys do have questions, feel free to shout them out. Again, if you need water or like the bathrooms, you guys know where the bathrooms are. Go get water if need be. Go take a breather outside if need be. Like, just do your thing. I'm totally okay with that. And also, throughout this conversation, I just want you guys to feel like really safe in what we're talking about, right? So sorry, my arms are really sore from my vaccines. So I just want you guys to feel really safe in what you guys are talking about, or what we're talking about. Because we're gonna have a conversation. I want everybody to feel really comfortable, and it's a completely judgment-free zone. So I just want everybody in this room to agree that we're not gonna go gossiping about what is said in here. Regardless of who says it, right? So if I say it, or a student says it, or any other participant says something, like all of that information will stay in this classroom and between us, right? We're not going to gossip with anybody outside of this classroom. We're not going to gossip with anybody inside this classroom. We're just going to be really respectful of everybody in it, right? Can I get a raise of hands for everyone who agrees to do so? Cool, thank you. So with that, let's talk about HIV treatment. So the first thing I want to say about HIV is there is no cure for HIV, right? Not here, not anywhere in the world. So the treatment that people get for HIV will not make HIV go away, but the treatments are really, really good. Like, they're amazing at making HIV really not problematic for that HIV positive person. The HIV infected person has to know their status before they can get these treatments, right? And so part of knowing a person's status is getting tested, right? So what we like to say is get tested, get treatment if necessary, so that you can protect not only yourself but your loved ones from HIV, right? Sorry. And so anti-HIV medication is often referred to as a sort of like drug cocktail treatment, and that just means that there are like 3 different drugs in the treatment that a person is given, that it sort of attacks different aspects of the virus, so that it can't become resistant to the medication. However, this drug cocktail, right, only works if it's taken as directed. And so as directed means taking it at the same time every day, right? So it's kind of like birth control, if that's available to you guys, where it has to be taken at the same time every day. So like Monday you take it at 9 a.m., Tuesday you take it at 9 a.m., Wednesday you take it at 9 a.m., every single day a person has to take it at the exact same time, right? And so if they don't, they could potentially, sorry, I lost my train of thought. So if they don't, they could potentially lose the positive effects that the HIV treatment has, right? So being protected against HIV, the medication wouldn't be as effective if not taken as directed. So again, get tested so that you can get access to anti-HIV medication if necessary, so that you can live a long, healthy, happy life, protecting not only yourself but your loved ones from HIV. Gosh, I'm sorry, it's really late. I'm falling asleep. Give me a second. Okay, so another part of sort of the little thing that I like to say about getting tested, get treated if necessary so you can protect yourself and your loved ones, a big part of that is get the treatment if necessary. There are some minor side effects of the HIV of the anti-HIV medication, but they're not any different than any other drugs that a person could be taking. So like, anything like flu vaccine or flu drugs, if you guys have access to that, or just any sort of medications like that, that will have similar side effects, nausea, headache, just minor stuff like that. But so take the treatment if necessary. If a person isn't HIV positive, they don't need to be taking anti-HIV medication. However, big asterisk, I'm not pronouncing that right. If a person thinks that they have come in contact with HIV, in the past, 72 hours, they can take what's called PrEP, which is PEP is post-exposure prophylaxis, and that is for anybody who thinks that they've been exposed to HIV, so like a needle stick or just having unprotected sex with somebody that they may think is HIV positive, they can take PEP, and for up to 72 hours, it's very effective at preventing HIV infection. However, the sooner a person takes it, the more effective it's going to be, right? There's also something called PrEP, which is pre-exposure prophylaxis, and that's for somebody who potentially has an HIV positive partner who they want to be intimate with, and that's totally fine, right? But if they take PrEP, then they're gonna have a lot better chance of not becoming infected with HIV, and especially if their partner's on anti-HIV medication and they're on PrEP, then it's like a fantastic system that protects people from HIV, right? And that's great. So again, get tested, know your status, protect not only yourself, but also your loved ones from HIV. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys' participation. And if anybody has any questions, I will take them now.